this tutorial, we will explore the forms of the indicative of the irregular verb sum, meaning to be. When you look it up in the dictionary, here's what you find for the principal parts. Sum, esse, fui. I am, to be, and I was. In the present tense, the verb to be goes as follows. Sum es est, sumus estis sunt. Now, you'll have to memorize the forms of the irregular verbs because, by definition, their forms cannot be predicted merely from the principal parts. Here are some examples in practice. Publius est laetus. Publius is happy. In this sentence, the verb to be happens to be appearing in the middle, and it's describing the fact that Publius is a certain emotion, happy. Another use of is more of like an equation. It tells us something that Publius is, a fact about him, that he is the father of Marcus. Publius est pater Marci. Remember that the verb to be could theoretically come anywhere in the sentence. Here it comes last. Publius calidissimus est. Publius is very clever. Fessus es hodie. Are you tired today? Now remember, the verb to be may not include the pronouns. The word es, you are, and est, he, she, or it is, are very similar, and this is made particularly problematic by Spanish dropping the T off est, so Spanish es is how you say is. So be very careful when translating these short, irregular verbs in Latin. Here's an example from Terence's play Andria. Davus sum non Oedipus. I'm Davus, not Oedipus. And again, we don't have the pronoun ego. Sum all on its own means I am or I'm. Pulvis et umbra sumus. We are dust and shadows. Vos estis lux mundi. You are the light of the world. Sunt pueri pueri. Puerilia tractant. Children are children. They do childish things. Now, for the rest of the tenses of the verb to be, it's very important that you commit them to memory because they're actually very different from one another. You had sum es est, sumus estis sunt, but now the imperfect has eram, eras, erat, eramus, eratis, erant. Other imperfects of the language always had a BA, but this one does not. It must be memorized. The future tense of the verb to be, eris, erit, eremus, eritis, erunt. The perfect tense, fui, fuisti, fuit, fuimus, fuistis, fuerunt. And in this case, the perfect tense and the other verbs of the perfect system are created off a different stem altogether. And of course, the pluperfect and future perfect, you'll just take your perfect stem, add the imperfect forms of the verb to be, creating fueram, fueras, etc. And for the future perfect, you'll add the future tense forms onto the perfect stem, creating fuero, fueris, etc.